Hello and welcome to class 591, the last 10. Today is the first class of the last 10 classes until class 600. Maybe we'll continue, maybe not. But if we continue, we will stop at 600 and then repetitions until September. And we'll start again in September, maybe the 10th, 11th, the 12th, 13th, in the first half of September, if we have program 601. Okay, learn to speak up. Page 108, list 19. Say and tell. Decir y decir. Say and tell. Say and tell. Aunque tell también es distinguir, diferenciar to tell. Di tu nombre. Say your name. Say your name. Say your name. Say your, yerba, yedra, your. Say your name. Di tu nombre. Dime tu nombre. Tell me your name. Claro, complemento indirecto, me. Dime tu nombre is tell me your name. No dijeron nada. They didn't say anything. They didn't say anything. What did they say? They didn't say anything. No nos dijeron nada. They didn't tell us anything. They didn't tell us anything. What did they tell you? Tell you. What did they tell you? They didn't tell us anything. ¿Cuándo lo vas a decir? ¿Cuándo vas a decirlo? En español se puede poner uno. When people learn Spanish, what do you mean? You can put it in the middle or at the end. Crazy Spanish people. I mean, it tiene su sitio. It. All right. ¿Cuándo vas a decirlo? When are you going to say it? When are you going to say it? ¿Cuándo vas a decírselo a ellos? When are you going to tell them? When are you going to tell them? All right. ¿Qué dice la gente? Sobre este programa, por ejemplo. ¿Qué dice la gente? What do the people say? What do the people say? Well, when people stop me in the street once a day, somebody stops me. And they're very, very nice. They say, Señor Vaughan, gracias a usted, mi inglés ha cambiado. Y ahora me gusta el idioma. All right. Yes, no se jubile, they say. All right, ¿qué dice la gente? What do the people say? What do the people, es tercera persona de plural en inglés. ¿Qué le vas a decir a la gente? ¿Qué le vas a decir tú a la gente? What are you going to tell the people? What am I going to tell the people? I'm going to tell the people to go home. Yes, I don't want a revolution today. Maybe tomorrow. I'm going to tell the people to go home. Di lo que quieras. Di lo que quieras. Say whatever you want. Say whatever you want. Yes. No distingo la diferencia entre ellos. Yeah. I can't tell the difference between them. I can't tell the difference. This one is orange. And this was an orange. I can tell the difference. The point on this one is broken a little bit. So now I can tell the difference. I can't tell the difference. No distingo la diferencia. ¿Qué dice aquí? No distingo la diferencia entre ellos. I can't tell the difference between them. Cuenta un chiste. Tell a joke. A joke? All right. I'll tell a joke. Di la verdad. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Dime la verdad. Tell me the truth. Fíjate con un chiste. Los chistes se cuentan, no se dicen. Es el verbo contar. Por eso tell. Sin un complemento indirecto. Cuando tell es el verbo decir, exige un complemento indirecto. Tell me, tell him, tell her, tell them, tell us, tell you. Te voy a decir la verdad. I'm going to tell you. Ahora, contar, cuéntame una historia. Tell me a story. A storyteller. Cuentos. A storyteller. Tell me a story. Y la verdad, decimos cuenta la verdad. Contar la verdad. Tell the truth. Tell me the truth. ¿Qué han dicho? ¿Cómo se dice qué han dicho? Claro, el verbo es to say aquí. ¿Qué han dicho? ¿Cómo dirías eso en inglés? What did they say? No, what have they said? Claro, en Latinoamérica en muchos países dirían, ¿qué dijeron? ¿Qué dijeron? Yeah. Pero aquí en España sí que ¿qué han dicho? Es incorrecto porque ya dijeron la cosa y ya están callados. ¿Qué dijeron? Tiene más sentido lógico, gramatical. Pero aquí se dice ¿qué han dicho? What did they say? ¿Qué te han dicho? What did they tell you? What did they tell you? No me digas. You don't say. Es una frase hecha. No dices. No digas. No digas. You don't say. ¿Será posible? Oh, you don't say. Yeah, Marta has decided to become an airline pilot. Marta? To become a pilot? Airplanes? You don't say. You don't say. No me digas. Hay un dicho en inglés que dice lo mismo. There's a saying in English that says the same thing. There's a saying in English. Yes, hay un dicho. Me han dicho que has dicho un dicho. They told me you said a saying. Wow. Me han dicho que has dicho un dicho que tú has dicho que yo he dicho. Yeah, it's a lot of sayings. Okay. Hay un dicho en inglés que dice lo mismo. There's a saying in English that says the same. Yes, no por mucho madrugar, amanece más temprano. There isn't a saying in English for that. There isn't. Ahora, al que madruga Dios la ayuda, yes, there's a saying. It's similar saying. The early bird catches the worm. El pájaro tempranero apresa la lombriz. So I know in my next life, if I am reincarnated as a worm, I'm never going to get up early. I'll wait until the early bird comes and catches a different worm, and then I'll get up, get dressed, and start working. An earthworm. All right. There's a saying in English that says the same. There's a saying in English that says the same. ¿Puedo ver en tus ojos? ¿Puedo ver en tus ojos que estás enfadada? I can tell from your eyes or by your eyes. I can tell from your eyes that you're angry. I can tell. Lo veo. I can tell. ¿Sí dice tell? Distingo. Discierno. I can tell. I can tell from your eyes, or I can tell by your eyes that you're angry. Los hombres siempre dicen mentiras. Men always tell lies. It's true, right? Men always tell lies. Yo nunca he dicho una mentira. I've never told a lie. I've never told a lie. Nunca he dicho nada malo acerca de él. I've never said anything bad about him. Aquí estamos mezclando say and tell. I've never said anything bad about him. I could say a lot of things bad, but in public I've never said anything bad about him. Ella me dio los buenos días. She said good morning to me. Yes. Guten Morgen. She said good morning to me in German. And I said good morning to her in French. Bonjour, mademoiselle. I said good morning. To say good morning. Hazlo. Hazlo porque lo digo yo, ¿eh? Do it because I say so. Claro, en español, hazlo porque lo digo yo, ¿vale? En inglés, hazlo porque digo así. Do it because I say so. Why do I have to learn English? Marta's little boy is 4 years old, Victor. Yeah. And Marta wants him to learn English. Y no quiere. Pero mamá, yo ya inglés, ¿por qué? Because I say so. All right? Because I say so. And that's the best reason. You can, with 4-year-old children, don't try to reason. Razonar. Porque así es la vida. That's life. Because I say so. Because I say so. Di la palabra mágica. Say the magic word. Say the magic word. I remember when my daughter was maybe 15, at the dinner table, she said, Dad, can you pass the salt? Puedes pasar la sal. Can you pass the salt? I said, say the magic word. Now. No, the magic word is please, okay? She said, now. All right. Say the magic word. Say the magic. Pronunciación, no magic. Magic no. Ni manager. Un gerente mágico is a magic manager. Un agente mágico, a magic agent. Magic agent. Magic. Do you believe in magic? Dinos lo que pasó. Tell us what happened. Tell us what happened. All right. We have one more list with say and tell. 50 sentences with a good comparative of say and tell. All right. Translation list. Translation booklet. List number 16 on page 228. 228. Are you ready? ¿Te quieres venir con nosotros? Do you want to come with us? You want to come with us? You want to come? You wanna? Do you want to come with us? Would you like? ¿Te gustaría venirte con nosotros? Would you like to come with us? Do you want to come with us? Un nativo diría, do you wanna? Do you wanna? You wanna? You wanna? Do you want to? Sí. Los nativos cuando hablan sus idiomas. Do you want to come with us? Sí, me encantaría. Yes, I'd love to. I'd love to. Do you want to come with us? Yes, I'd love to. Me encantaría. I would love to go with you. I would love to go with you. Me encantaría. Pero para acortar, sí, me encantaría. Pero el tú se queda pegado. I'd love to. Sí, me gustaría. I'd like to. Yes, I'd like to. Yes, I'd love to. Recuerda, yo trabajo porque quiero. I work because I want to. Trabajo porque me gusta. I work because I like to. Trabajo porque necesito trabajar. Porque me hace falta. I work because I need to. Trabajo porque me obligan. I work because I have to. I work because I have to. I work because I need to. I work because I like to. I work because I want to. Y esto es I'd love to. ¿Te quieres venir con nosotros? Do you want to come with us? Sí, me encantaría. Yes, I would love to. Contracción, I'd love to. Entonces, aquí estamos esperando. Then, what are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? Yes. Esto no tiene nada que ver con aquello. ¿No? Eso. This has nothing to do with that. This has nothing to do with that. When I was learning Spanish, I was surprised. ¿Por qué se usa la palabra ver? El verbo ver. Esto no tiene nada que ver con esto. ¿Qué tiene que ver la vista con la comparativa de cosas? En inglés decimos, esto no tiene nada que hacer con eso. Which perhaps is a little more logical, but not much. But this has nothing to do with that. This book is different from that book, with different objectives. This book has nothing to do with that one. All right. ¿Qué hacemos? ¿Qué hacemos? What shall we do? What shall we do? Any ideas? Give me. I need some ideas. I have no idea what to do. ¿Qué hacemos? What shall we do? Las cosas mejorarán, ya verás. Las cosas mejorarán. Things will get better. Are you sure, Richard? Are you sure that things will get better? Yeah, things always get better. No. There are problems everywhere in the world. But that's normal. There have always been problems everywhere in the world. And there are problems today everywhere in the world. But things are getting better and things will continue to get better. Life is like this. But it's going up. Ups and downs, but it's always going up. There are fewer. 50 years ago, there were 2 billion people under the poverty line. And now there are only 1 billion people under the poverty line, lo que se llama la línea de pobreza. Now there are only 1 billion. We have improved. And 50 years ago, there were 2 billion people under the poverty line, and the world population was 6 billion. And there were 2 billion under the poverty line. Now there are almost 8 billion and only 1 billion. So we are improving. And literacy, alfabetismo. More and more people can read and write. Even in the poorest countries, 90% of the girls finish primary education. And so things are getting better. Even in the poorest countries, in Somalia or in Bangladesh, boys and girls. Boys are finishing secondary school and girls are finishing primary school. Things are getting better. Yes. Y las cosas mejorarán. Things will get better. Things will. Yo hago la contracción. Things will, pero no lo recomiendo. Things will get better. Era un discurso tan aburrido que me dormí. It was such a boring speech that I fell asleep. Hey, is this class boring? Is this class boring? No. Marta says it's not boring. Are you falling asleep? Wake up. Don't fall asleep. If this class is boring, then you'll fall asleep. El discurso fue un discurso tan aburrido que me dormí. It was such a boring speech, that I fell asleep. Really? Where were you sitting? I was sitting on the front row. Really? Yeah. And I fell asleep. Why did you fall asleep? 2 reasons. Number 1, the speech was boring. But usually, I don't fall asleep even in boring speeches. Sometimes I have to pinch myself to stay awake. To pinch is pellizcar, me pellizco para to stay awake. But, you see, I had arrived the day before from Spain. This speech was in New York City, in Manhattan, in New York City. And I arrived in New York from Madrid the day before. So I still had jet lag. And the speech was at 8 p.m., 8 o'clock in the evening. And for me, in my biological clock, it was 3 o'clock in the morning, 7-hour difference. And so the speech was boring, and it was 3 a.m. in my biological clock. And I fell asleep sitting on the front row. Can you believe it? I fell asleep. The speech was so boring that I fell asleep. It was such a boring speech that I fell asleep. Esta segunda versión es lo que viene aquí. Era un discurso tan aburrido que me dormí. It was such a boring speech that I fell asleep. Y no fui el único. And I wasn't the only one. I woke up. And he was still talking. And I looked around and there were 3 or 4 people who had fallen asleep. Everybody had fallen asleep. Déjame que te ayude. Let me help you. Yeah, I can help you. I can help you with your English. Let me help you. Come on, don't be so proud. No estés tan orgulloso. I can help you. No seas tan orgulloso. Don't be. I can help you. Let me help you. Let me help you. Help you. Fíjate la P de help. Help you. Help her. Help him. Help them. Help me. Con B, la P casi desaparece. Help me. Help. Bueno, está ahí, pero suena poco. Help me. Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. Ok, déjame que te ayude. Let me help you. Pew, pew. Me alegro de que ganaras. I'm glad you won. Yeah. The other day, I was walking in the street and I ran into Benzema. I said, "Oh, Mr. Benzema, I'm glad you won. Congratulations. They won the European champions." "Yes, sir. I'm glad you won." And then I went to Liverpool and I saw Salah. And I said, "Siento que perdieras. I'm sorry you lost." So to Benzema, I said, "I'm glad you won." To Salah, I said, "I'm sorry you lost." I'm glad you won. I'm sorry you lost. I'm glad I won. Me alegro de haber ganado, se diría en español. En inglés, me alegro, gané. I'm glad I won. Ahora, me alegro de haber ganado uno. No gané dos, pero gané uno, por lo menos. Me alegro de haber ganado uno. Escucha. Me alegro, gané uno. I'm glad I won one. I didn't win two. I won one. And I'm glad I won one. Did you win one? Yeah, I won one. Really? Congratulations. Me alegro de que ganaras. I'm glad you won. Siento que perdieras. I'm sorry you lost. I'm sorry you lost. How much time do we have, Marta? All right. Veamos lo que tienes. Let's see what you have. A ver. Let's see what you have. Okay. Let's see what you have. What you. Primo de Carmenchu. Let's see what you. Veamos lo que, what, tú tienes. Veamos, let's see what you have. What you. Let's see what you have. De hecho, un nativo diría, cha. Let's see what you have. What do you have? Let's see what you have. What do you have? ¿Qué tienes? A ver lo que tienes. What do you have? What do you have? Let's see what you have. What do you have? Let's see what you have. All right, pídeles que caminen más despacio. Ask them to walk more slowly. Son legionarios, a paso del legionario. Yeah, it's the legionnaires' pace. They're walking at a very fast pace. All right. Pídeles que caminen más despacio. Ask them to walk more slowly. Yeah. Ask them to que desaceleren. Ask them to slow down. Ask them to walk more slowly. Me temo que vaya a llover. I'm afraid it's going to rain. Yeah, Marta's having her photographic session out in the country. Well, Marta, I'm afraid it's going to rain. Look at the black clouds. It's threatening. Yeah, amenaza, lluvia. It's threatening rain. I think it's going to rain. Me temo. I'm afraid it's going to rain. I'm afraid. Practica esta fonética. Mamá, I'm afraid. I'm afraid it's going to rain. Dile lo que quieras a él. Tell him whatever you want. I don't care. Tell him whatever you want. Whatever you feel like. I don't care. Oye, ¿por qué quiere él que hagas eso? Why does he want you to do that? To do what? To use the translation booklet. No, he doesn't want me to use this book. I want to use it. It's my decision. He doesn't want me to use it. But it doesn't matter to me. What he wants doesn't make any difference to me. Yeah. All right. ¿Por qué quiere él que tú hagas eso? Why does he want you to do that? All right. Me enteré de ello ayer. I found out about it yesterday. I learned about it yesterday. I learned about it yesterday. I found out about it yesterday. To learn es aprender, pero también es enterarse pasivamente. Cuando te llega a ti la información, no lo has buscado. Ayer supe que Juanita estaba enferma. Significa que me llegó la información. Yesterday I learned that Juanito was ill. To find out también es enterarse, pero enterarse averiguando, buscando, descubriendo información. To find out. To find out is active, proactive. To learn is passive, more or less. But don't worry. You can mix them. So, I found out about it yesterday. Me enteré de ello ayer. I found out about it yesterday. I learned about it yesterday. No me despiertes demasiado temprano. Don't wake me up too early. I'll come back with more tomorrow.